Hi guys, hope everybody's doing well, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my property side hustle fail. You get loads of people, mentors, gurus, people spouting off about property that everything's always on the up. Everything's always, yeah, I did this, I hit this. Usually they got a sob story in the background, but in terms of their achievements with property or entrepreneurship, the scammers, the not so genuine guys, everything's always on the up and up. I'm here to tell you about a fail. So hands up, I failed at something. First, before I do that, guys, if you could hit like and subscribe, that would be really appreciated. The more likes, subscribers, viewers I get on my channel, the more that I can feed this back and keep getting good content. I've had a couple of comments actually about upping the quality of my audio. So I've got a microphone, not sure if you can see it, got a ring light as well, and I'm going to try and standardize all of my videos that are in the office, or my sit down videos, informational videos, by doing them here in my part office. I've got a few more books going up on the shelf, but I'm getting there. Okay, so my property side hustle fail is around property sourcing. Now, full disclosure, I do actually still do property sourcing at the moment. I work with a couple of clients very closely, but I'm going to tell you about how I started out, and it was not a good shout whatsoever. It was exactly 1 year ago. I know that because I've got it in a diary upstairs, and freezing cold outside. Well, check out this intro. Right guys, so here I am, the sun's starting to come out, posted a few letters, got my coloured envelopes, day one of the sourcing journey. Let's go. So that day I did around 100 letters to an area that I've been really sort of pinpointing it on a map. This was the area I wanted to target, these were the type of houses I wanted, they were in the price range, and if I couldn't source them to somebody, then I knew that I could buy them myself. I thought direct to consumer, direct to the people who own the houses. Why wouldn't you do that? Then went out again the week after. And the week after that, and the week after that. For around about 6 to 8 weeks I was doing this. Must have done anywhere between 500 and 1,000 sourcing letters. My name's Jamie Parry, I'm local to your area, I'm looking to buy property. If you're interested in an off-market deal, no estate agents fees, let me know. Quick, simple, easy solution, blah, blah, blah. And do you know how many phone calls I got off the back of that? Phone calls, emails? Absolutely zero. On anywhere between 500 to 1,000 houses in areas that I knew places needed to be sold, or people were selling. Zero. And it was shit. It was really shit because I was putting in the hours, trudging out there. Obviously it's like January, February at that time, freezing cold. And yeah, and it was embarrassing as well because, you know, I'd go and see my parents, go and see my sister, go and talk to friends. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get this property sourcing up to go, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, just wasn't making it. And I thought, hang on a minute. I've been watching the like free snippets, those free webinars and stuff like that, that certain, not going to name any names, property mentors were doing. They were saying, you want to get on Rightmove, speak to agents, and get out there knocking doors, get your own letters up together. And for me, anyway, my personal experience just didn't work. Just didn't come to fruition. And I think it's strange because the place that I am, obviously sort of southeast Wales, you'd think that people would be more receptive to that than they would in like a you know, higher end of the market areas. And yeah, I sort of fell on my sword probably 4 months in after doing stuff like that. So I'd been out posting for a couple of months. And I just thought, there's got to be an easier way. There has to be an easier way. The property mentors are saying, get it done. You know, get out there, trudge the roads, make a map, do all this. And I just think, no, there's more to it. So how did I resolve this situation? Well, I put my head back in the computer, thought, right, let's just strip this back. If people want to buy property, they want to buy it off market, they want to buy it from somebody reliable, and they want to know that they're going to get the deals they need to get. I know some high-end sources, like ones that do it at a top level. They spend tens of thousands of pounds, that's no exaggeration, tens of thousands of pounds each month on stuff like Google ads, Facebook ads, We Buy Any House, etc. And I wasn't prepared to do that. Didn't have the cash to do that. For me, it was a risk. And this is the problem with anything that you're just sort of dipping your toe in the water. Sometimes you've either got to go whole hog or not at all. So I thought, you know what? Hare and the tortoise, I'm going to do it softly. So instead of that, I went back to what I knew. Building relationships, calling up agents, speaking to them on the phone, befriending them. Not in a manipulative way, literally just being friendly, being polite, showing an interest. When I was buying my own properties and viewing properties, just putting in a good word here and there and telling them what I was looking for. Ironically, off the back of those letters, this YouTube channel, stuff like that, I actually had some calls from investors, which was interesting. I didn't have anything to source them at that point, but I had some calls from investors. One from up in Manchester, oddly, not sure where he got the info, but it was welcome, you know, and it did show me that there was a demand out there for the service. It's the gold rush, isn't it? And getting those properties, that's the holy grail. Getting good properties is the holy grail. So flipping it all the way back round and moving it on to now and not rambling on for about 100 hours, the way that we built the relationships with the investors now and the way that I'm getting deals off the market now is through those close relationships. Your network is your net worth. You've probably heard it 100 times. Network equals net worth. So if you're surrounding yourself with the right people, if you're talking property every day, you're in the game, then you start to build those relationships and understand what people are looking for and what other people have to offer. And what you end up finding is that people start coming to you. Oh, Jay, do you know anyone who's interested in this? So-and-so selling their house. They need to sell it quickly. Do you know anybody? That's the way for me that I have found works really well. Is it's more of a softly. You're not just going to bang, flash onto the scene. I'm Jamie Parry and I'm sourcing property. Here I am with my signed letter. Please trust me. It just doesn't work like that. You've got to build up a presence. You've got to build up relationships. People have got to know that you're trustworthy, know that you're doing what you say you're going to do. And that's where I am now from the property sourcing side of things. Obviously, it's still a side hustle, and I'm not afraid to admit it. When I started off, my first attempt at it was crap. But that's all right. You know, as long as you learn from those mistakes and as long as you alter your approach from there, it's trial and improvement. Trial and error is bullshit. Trying something, failing at it, trying something again, failing at it, that's bullshit. Trial and improvement is what it's all about. You try something, you fail. You work out where you went wrong, and then you improve your approach. That is where it's at. Don't just trial and error it, trial and improve. And here endeth the sermon for today. Thanks for listening, guys. Please hit like and subscribe. Hopefully I have some more property viewing videos coming up over the next couple of months. Also got some pretty cool mortgage tips coming in the next couple of weeks as well. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Take care.